Hey, everybody. It's good to be back with you again and with our monthly interview. And we've got a great one for you today. One of my favorite people, Kathy Milburn, a drummer, is with me today. And I can't wait for you to meet her and hear some of her stories because they're really, really powerful. And so let's not waste any more time. Let's just bring Kathy on right now. So here she comes.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
all right. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm missing you already. We were just together a few weeks
Yeah,
ago and with on one of our great projects.
exactly.
Um, hey, I don't want to waste a lot of time, but just out of curiosity, how many global missions projects have you been on?
We just finished our 10th together.
Your 10th. What that's a great number. And you let me tell you out loud, you've been a vital part of every single one that you've been
Thank
on,
you. Thank
and
you.
you've been a great blessing. I do have a few questions to run by you because I know some of these stories, but to me they're so powerful. So I just want to ask you about this. Tell me how you discovered GMP.
Yes, this is quite a God story to tell. I have been playing music most of my life, piano, then saxophone, then drums. And in 2007, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis.
Mm,
So my neurologist at the time told me, "Well, you'll be in a wheelchair in 5 years. You won't be able to play drums anymore." And I
mm,
thought, well, sheesh, what am I going to do? And I kind of moped around for a while and I was depressed for a while. And then one night I went to my computer in the middle of the night and I thought, well, there's got to be other musicians with MS. I'm going to look it up and see, try to be encouraged. And so I typed in the search bar of Google musicians and MS, except I typed musicians and MIS and clicked enter. And the little Google thing came back saying, "Did you mean music and missions?" And Global Missions Project popped up first.
I love it. I
Looked
love
at
it.
it and I said, "Yes, in Jesus, yeah, I could do that." And then I contacted you, and the rest is 10 trips later.
Yeah. And I just love that story. I just love that coincidence, and
Yeah,
that we know is no coincidence.
no such thing.
God was giving you an answer to your prayer,
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
he was saying there's still plenty for you to do,
Yes. Yes.
and
Absolutely.
I love that. I love that so much. And like I said, you've been a great blessing to our projects. I love the way you play. I love your spirit, and just thankful for you.
Thank
Now, COVID kind of interrupted our trips with GMP, and we were actually inactive, at least internationally, we were for 22 months,
Wow.
and just began to see the light of day this past fall. But this year, we're going to do 8 more projects this year,
Ooh, that's awesome.
and that all started. That's between May and December.
Wow.
Yeah, and so we're getting excited again and seeing the
Yeah.
possibilities
Yeah.
that God is offering us. Now, just recently in May, you joined us on a project going to Germany. Tell me a little bit about how that came about.
Well, I had signed up in the past for trips in the last few years and it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. And I emailed you and said, I'm just going to have to wait till the last minute. I can't project what's going to happen with me and my health 6 or 7 months out. My health could be an issue, it may not. So I prayed about it, and then boom, Germany opened up for a drummer. And I got an email saying, "If you're interested as a drummer, we'd love to have you on this project." And I replied almost instantly before I could say amen. God said, "Go."
Uh,
And I only had 6 weeks, and I didn't know how I was going to get funded, but I got funded in 2 days.
Wow. I was the recipient of your response because I get those emails coming in, and I went, "Oh my goodness!" I mean, it really was almost instant from the moment that email went out with the invitation for a drummer,
Yes.
and I was excited about it because I've been hoping and waiting for you to maybe join us again sometime, and so it was great to see. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that shortly after that, something else happened.
2 weeks after I got back from Germany, I was just muddling along, teaching summer school. and Brazil popped up. Hi, we're looking for a drummer. And I said, I really can. God said, go. God interrupted my can'ts. And he said, go. And again, I had worked all summer. I had the funds to be able to fund the trip because of working summer school. So that's exactly what I did.
Wow, that's awesome. So that was literally within a month of each other. That
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
Now, see, the question comes up for many of our people who, number one, have been, or those who have never been, about raising support. And we have that question often. Matter of fact, more often than not, there's two reasons why people say that they can't do it. And one is time, and the other one is money.
Mm-hmm.
And now you raise support. So tell me how you were able to do that. How were you able to raise the financial support in that short period of time?
I work with some amazing people at my school, and I put the call out, and I was funded in 2 days for the Germany trip. A church I didn't know, do not know. My supervisor goes to the church, and she said, "We're going to pay it," and they
Wow.
did. And then I was able to use my summer school funds, which were going to be my happy birthday Harley Davidson fund. But that was more important. It's okay to go to Brazil. So
So you played drums instead of listening to a loud muffler. Yeah,
that's correct.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
Same
Well,
thing.
that is awesome, and I know that many people ask about that because they think, well, it's going to take me forever to raise those kind of funds to be able to go. But don't you think that it's the deal that if God wants you to go,
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I heard it twice. Go, go.
yeah, and he came through, didn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I've said that to some of our potential participants before too. They say, well, I got to wait till I can see if I can raise the funds. I've said, no, 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 no. I said, God's waiting on you to take a step of faith
Yes.
and
Yeah,
just go register for the project and then start praying about it and watch God meet the need.
absolutely.
And I've seen it happen time after time after time. Maybe not in 2 days like yours was,
Right. Two
uh,
trips in 2 months. How
but
about that?
but the reason for that first one for you was is that the time was so short too.
Correct.
I listen to David Jeremiah in the morning when I'm working, and I heard him say not too long ago. He said God is seldom early, but He's always on time.
That's correct.
And I think we've seen that with so many of our participants so much of the time. Well, now look, you've told us how it all came together, how God connected the dots for you, and be able to make those things doing. Tell me this: in the projects that you've been on with GMP, uh, tell me how they have changed your life. In other words, what were you like in terms of your life and your thinking? You already shared a little bit about that with MS
Mhm.
before going with GMP, and how has your life changed after traveling with GMP?
My music and my faith were two separate walks. And because now I can blend my two passions of playing drums and my love of the Lord, they're now connected. And I'm stronger in my faith for that. I lead a ladies group at my school in prayer and short devotionals on Monday morning to get us started for the school week. And I just have more confidence in my walk.
That is so good. I love to hear that, and God has guided you through these projects to give you. One of the things that we always do at the end of the concert, we get out and meet people,
Hmm.
and some people are intimidated by that a little bit, but I
Yeah,
think after you've done it one time, you really realize how important it is
it is.
because you are going out to reach out to somebody, and at the same time, all of a sudden, they're reaching back out to you again.
Yes.
That's really, really, really powerful. Well, tell me this: if you were going to if you were talking to someone and they said, "I just don't know if I can do that or not. I don't know. There's so many factors involved. I've got my children. There's so many things coming up. I just don't know if we can do that or not." If you were going to give them words of encouragement about, and they were on the fence about going, what would you tell them?
I would say write it in your prayer journal, write it on the refrigerator magnet, pray, 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 and sign up. the funds will come. And I know that's idle talk, but it's the truth. Take it from me. It's absolutely, the funding will come. If you have a desire to go, God will get you there.
You know what? I've been doing this with GMP for 19 years now, and your testimony is the testimony of so many of our participants that have traveled with us, that
Mhm.
they have seen God meet the need,
Absolutely.
and and you know why? Because they were being faithful to follow His commission, His great commission, to go. I know when we do our mission projects, we're usually going internationally. I'm almost all the time going internationally. And I realize that your mission field is all around you, no matter where you are, whether it's your next door neighbor or people that you meet at work or whatever.
Hmm.
Something about getting out of your comfort zone and
Yeah.
getting to someplace else where your entire focus of that 10 days of time is on service to the Lord and on meeting people and of sharing your faith.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, well, hey, it has been great to talk to you today. I
It's
really
good.
consider you one of my good friends, and I'm thankful for you. And I hope that I will see you again real soon.
Me too. Absolutely.
And for any of our people that are listening today, I want to tell you that we have a project going to Israel, leaving on September the 1st. It's not too late if you want to sign up and go. We have another Celebration Orchestra project departing on September 29th, going to Hungary with a piano artist, Alex Jolt. And we will be all over the Budapest and outlying areas from there as well. And it's Budapest is one of the world's most beautiful cities, but the people there are awesome too. And God is there, and we get a chance to be a part of what He is doing there. And then we have one more project for Celebration Orchestra right at the end of the year, departing on December the 27th, going to Guatemala. So please consider joining us on one of our projects for this year. And if you're not ready right now, I just want you to know there's going to be some good projects coming up on our website in the very near future for 2023 as well. So Kathy, thank you again,
Thank you.
and to all of our GMP folks out there watching out there, God bless you all, and
Mhm.
we'll see you next month.